Hello Reformers and welcome back to Freeman. Now, in our previous two videos visiting Freeman, we were playing the test version. Now the full release has happened and you can play the full update anytime you like. And I'm hopeful that all of the save game problems have been fixed and we're going to be playing on normal difficulty. Now, I kind of have to select this just literally because it is there and it is fantastic. So we're going to go with, should I call myself the Kitty Marauders or something? Yeah, sure, why not? Kitty Reformians, there we go. Fantastic. The deadliest name in all of history. Done. Fantastic. Alright, so you can now play as a male as well, because obviously the test version only had female as an option. Now, I'm liking how he looks so far, actually. I don't even think I really need to change anything, to be honest. I mean, I can change his hair color a little bit. It doesn't seem like really much changes, actually, right now. It seems like, oh, there we go. Oh, facial, oh, wow. Okay, that's some pretty huge changes right there. Okay, I'm going to go for this. I guess I'm just going to go for this, and we're going to call ourselves Cat Lord. There we go, Cat Lord. Done. Now, yeah, Cat Lord. Perfect. Perfect. We are the Kitty Reformians after all, so, Cat Lord seems to be relatively fitting. Alright, so bear in mind, I have seen a lot of reports that have stated that the early game in this version of Freeman is extremely difficult, and we're going to see whether that is actually the case because, well, I'm interested. I'm interested to find out. Anyway, I have 2,750 credits. Hopefully I will be able to go into Babin here and maybe I will be able to buy something. I think the best thing for us to actually do here is to go here and try and get, FCA guys. Whoa, 2,800? I'm really surprised that they're 2,800. Okay, that's kind of crazy. What about the... No, okay, they're the same. Okay, fantastic. What about these guys? That's 2,000. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that anytime soon then. I guess I will just go to the merchant and we'll see what we have in our inventory at the moment. All right. So we have a couple of pieces of pistol ammunition, and we have grenades here, first aid kits, beef, dried fish, and beer. All right, so that's pretty fine to me. There's a huge amount of discount on beer at the moment as well, but I'm actually just gonna buy some fruits and food cans and things like that. It's pretty cheap after all. And I will talk to the equipment dealer as well. Now, the main thing that you got to consider here is the fact that armor is very, very important. And obviously, as it is right now, I have literally 0 armor, so it would make sense. I'm going to try and order this in order of, cheapest to most expensive so that I can potentially buy something. Oh, here we go. That's nice. That seems pretty good to me. I might buy this vest. It's going to give me 15 armor, and I could buy a helmet as well, but I don't think buying a helmet actually makes a difference to how effective headshots actually are. So there's also that. I don't think it does. I think it's just a general overall sort of protection, I guess, from shots. At least I think that's how it is. Anyway, we are going to be buying a huge amount of medkits. Thank you very much. Let's buy a couple of those. Let's buy some grenades. Grenades are going to be pretty useful for us here. And that's it. Okay, so I now only have 601 credits. And we're going to have to go into the bar. There's a quest board here. Okay, so I can deliver important files. Right, and that's to Minov. Okay, so that should be pretty easy, actually. I want to sell some prisoners. Okay, no, I'm not going to be selling any prisoners. Thank you very much. Okay, so where is Minov? Minov is going to be... it's all the way over there. Okay, so that's going to be a bit of a difficulty for us, but hopefully we'll be okay. Anyway, I have my Scout Forest vest on right there, and we're going to be placing our 9mm ammunition in here. Going to put some first aid kits, going to get some grenades. We're going to try and make sure that we are as well, prepared as possible, because as I've said, I've heard from a number of people that the early game is extremely difficult, so we'll see if that is indeed the case for us as well. Alright, so you know what I'm actually going to do? I am actually going to be speccing into some intelligence, but for the most part I'm actually going to spec into marksmanship, and I'm going to spec into agility. This may seem like I'm diversifying a little bit too much, and that might be true, but I'm going to be focusing on agility and marksmanship for the most part as we go forward, because I feel like having agility, having the ability to increase your camouflage, is the way to go. Now bear in mind that this is obviously still a work in progress, and the developers are working hard on balancing the early game as much as possible. So the more, the more suggestions, the more bug reports, the more feedback that they get, the better, because that can obviously make all the difference in how effective their updates can be. So anyway, I'm actually wondering, I should probably go for first aid. Reduces the death rate of your soldiers. That's really important. Increases the amount of prisoners you can carry by 5. That's probably going to be pretty important. Instructor's going to be important as well. Navigation's very important, so we don't get ourselves murdered so incredibly quickly. And let's put on that helmet as well. We look so fashionable, don't we? Absolutely. Alright, so now that we are done there, let's try and move out. I have to be very careful though, because the AI has been improved, and they are going to be wanting to murder me very, very fast. So I'm going to try and make my way over to Minov, and if I can, I will try. Why? Can I just ask? Why are there 46 looters? That's a lot. That's a lot of looters. I'm looking for groups of 5, please. Groups of 5 or groups of 10. That would be kind of nice, because we don't have the best units available. So it might make sense for us to try and find someone like that. Whoa! These guys are running around with 100 militia riflemen. They are going to be. Ooh. They're very powerful indeed. Alright, let's be a bit careful. Even though they're friendly, let's just be a bit cautious, shall we? Okay, so we gained 0? We gained 0 from that? Okay. So, right. So some quests obviously are not giving the appropriate rewards, and I think that probably should definitely be something that the developers look at pretty quickly, and I think they are probably considering that, because obviously if you are wanting to start off in the early game, it's going to be difficult to, deal with. Oh, collect 3 units of beef. Okay, anyway, yes, it's going to be pretty difficult to deal with the early game if you don't have enough money and things like that. So I need to collect some beef. Right, is it going to be as easy as me going in here and actually buying some beef? I actually have beef. Look at that. I actually have beef. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to buy some vegetables to outweigh the fact that I'm actually going to be losing a whole bunch of food. So let's just buy that, and then we'll go back to the quest guy, and we'll hand that in. That's going to give us a little bit of cash as well. That's going to give me 300 credits, which is decent, it's decent. Okay, he doesn't have anything else, unfortunately, so we will just have to move on. Alright, so, now let's see. Let's zoom out a little bit here, and I'm going to need to make a decision relatively soon on where we go to fight. Oh, here we go. I'd like to join that battle. I think they have added the ability to join battles with other people. I think they have. Wait a minute. That's a lot of... Wait a minute. Is that actually... That's dangerous, isn't it? I think this might be dangerous. Should I head in here? Alright, you know what? I'm actually going to decide that it would probably be a better idea for us to not get involved with these guys, because these guys are armored marauders, and I think that in general, if I'm going to take my people into the fight, it's probably going to result in us losing more units than what we would actually gain. So even in the terms of loot and everything, we probably wouldn't gain that much. So I'm going to just leave it as it is right now, and we're going to see if maybe I can gain something else in this bar here. So let's have a look. What's this? We have heard of a terrorist base nearby. Please find it and destroy it. Come back to this for your reward. Okay, so I guess we'll try. We'll try and do that, because the last time I attempted to do this, it did not go very well, but that's only because I did not select the right... Whoa. 66 bandits. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, so maybe I'll be able to find the terrorist base, if at all possible. Is it that? Is it that over there? Because I can't currently see how many units are in there at the moment, so it might make sense for us to move a little bit closer. Is that the one? I'm actually unsure. Let me just head in. Ah, find the field factory. Do you want... Ah, okay. Do I want to work in the field? Sure, why not? Oh, I'm actually being attacked. You are ambushed by an enemy army. They will leave you alone if you pay them a passage fee of 150. You know what? I'm actually happy to deal with these guys, because there's only 15 of them. I think we are probably going to have some difficulties, let's face it. It's me. So, we might not have the best opportunity. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go up to the top there. And you know what? We're going to just go with both of our forces, because I really don't want to get outnumbered. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Okay. Nighttime battles. Definitely something that is not going to work out very well for me, because I don't have night vision goggles, and, well, I'm not going to be able to see the enemies, let's face it. Well, actually, who knows? Maybe we will be able to. Okay, let's see if we can spot them a little bit. I really wish I had a scope of some kind. Oh, I don't even have binoculars, look. Ah. This is not a... You know, this is not a very good place to be, but this is basically the best shot that we have of staying alive, I think. So let's actually move these guys a little bit over here, a little bit more over here, because we want them to take cover by the trees, of course, but we want them to have the height advantage as much as possible. So let's just try and stay with our units as much as we can, because as we know, early game, I am, well, basically useless. If I had a you know, assault rifle or something, and I had some decent armor, I could probably perform some pretty cool commando actions, but as it is right now, that's not going to happen. So let me just see if I can spot any enemies. My eyesight is not the best, by the way, so if I do miss someone and they creep up on me and I'm dead, then you know why. Yes, you know why. I'm actually looking in the wrong direction. This is the way that I need to be looking. Ah, there they are. Do you see them? Ah, you probably can't see them because it's dark and it's a video. It's probably not going to work, but hopefully... Yes. Okay, come on, guys. You can see them. They're over here. They're over here. Right here. Right here, guys. I'm a bit worried about my friends not seeing where the opponent is coming from. But I am hopeful that I will be able to do some damage. Oh, we're starting to fire. I should get down. Okay, let's be careful. Oh, this is dangerous. This is very dangerous. I'm a little bit too close to the enemy, in my opinion. So let's see if I can maybe take a little bit of cover behind a tree here. Okay, I'm going to be a bit careful as well. Can I see anyone? I can't see anyone, but my people are doing a decent enough job of killing the looters so far. This is what my experience has been so far with Freeman. It's become so much more realistic, which I know a lot of people are super psyched about. Me, not so much, mainly because I'm absolutely awful, and I do not want to die, so it would be kind of nice for me to, you know, be able to afford some armor or something before I actually, you know, enable all these realistic things, but it's so incredibly... Oh dear. Where are the looters coming from? That's the point. Are they over there? Yes, there they are. Grenades! Grenades! Yes! Grenade, save me. Did my grenade go off? I think my grenade went off, but it didn't do anything. Oh no. That is pretty bad. Let's get my forces over here, please. Oh no, they're being shot at. And they're being killed. Let's throw some more grenades. There we go. I really don't have any other way of impacting the battle that much. Oh no. Okay, this is bad. I'm gonna have to heal myself. Please, let there be no looters nearby. My militia rifle squad is being absolutely murdered right now. My civilians are not doing anything to assist them. This is bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Okay, so you can see where the enemies are now, or at the very least I can see where they are a little bit. Hello. Hey guys. Hey guys. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, I just threw another grenade at you, but hopefully you're gonna die from that. If at all possible. I'm being shot from everywhere. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to run back to where my forces are because I can't see any of these enemies, to be honest, and the AI has been improved so dramatically. I am having such a difficult time seeing even where they are because they are just so sneaky. I guess what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to crawl around, be a bit sneaky myself. They're taking cover as well. You see these guys? They're taking cover behind bushes, behind trees, and they're actually actively sneaking up on you. And that is fearsome. Absolutely fearsome. Very, very scary. I'm actually just firing, but just for the sake of firing, to be honest, because I have no idea where the enemies are. Okay, come on, guys. Let's get them a little bit more in the action here. For some reason, my civilians are not doing that much. I wish I could actually do something, to be honest. I really wish I could. But as soon as I pop my head out, I get shot at like no one's business. And it does tend to be pretty painful. But this is immersive. It's atmospheric. And if you are one for realism, which I know a lot of you are, then I think this is the update that you've been waiting for. Absolutely. I'm a bit scared at the moment, actually. Because I do not want to get killed. Hello, I'm being shot at from over here somewhere. Oh, there's another grenade. Great. More of my civilian fighters have been killed. Okay, you know what? I guess I'm going to... Yeah, that's not going to work. That is not going to work at all. I actually wanted to try and, well, see where the enemies are because I can't see them. I can't see them for the life of me. And I was losing my units. There's nothing that I can do. Absolutely nothing that I can do. I guess the only thing that we can try right now is we can try and get our forces back in here, and we can try and prevail a second time. I do have one more medkit, but yeah, people are not over-exaggerating when they say that the early game is very, very difficult. As you can see right here, the looters are kicking my butt. They are absolutely owning it right now, and that's not very nice because, well, you know me. I generally tend to appreciate appreciate being able to do something. But unfortunately, I'm not able to impact the battle at all because I can't see the enemies. I can't see the enemies. And even if I did see the enemies, this is the main issue. They're so good. They are so good that they will just shoot at you immediately. And that is definitely something that I think probably needs to be worked on in terms of a balance situation, because obviously beforehand, people that were playing Freeman in previous versions, they were asking for harder AI. They were asking for AI that is sneaky and a good shot and will, perform tactical actions and things like that. And they do that right now. They are doing that. They are taking cover, they are sneaking, they are flanking, they are doing all these things. And on top of that, they are absolute dead-eye aim. And that is scary. Very scary indeed. And I'm actually a bit worried about this, to be honest. I have no grenades left over. So this is going to be one of those times. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to try and sneak around. I do have a little bit of agility, so maybe the extra camouflage is going to help me a little bit. I mean, it's not going to help me that much. Oh, yes, good work, militia rifleman person. Yes, very good. He actually did a good job there for a second. Let's see if I can use the moonlight to my advantage, because we've been fighting in forested areas for the most part, and it has made things very difficult in being able to see the opponent. I can't see anyone. I feel like flanking is probably the only way that I can get any kind of kill here. I can't see them. Ah, there's one. Do you see that? Yeah, one ran over there in that direction. I think he's running because he was part of the squad that the militia rifleman killed a member of. So there's that. The foliage is extremely dense as well. So having to deal with that is also a big, big issue. Alright, so let's have a look at the map here. So there's 9 left. I think we might be able to do this. We might be able to do it. So let's have a look. Maybe what we should do is move my people over here. This is a hill, slightly. Let's see if we can maybe get them into a position where the enemy will maybe show themselves. But as I say, I haven't really been able to fully locate the opponent at any point. And if I have located them, then they've been shooting at me, and it's been, well, rather damaging. All I'm seeing is foliage right now. I'm not seeing where they're potentially coming from, but I suppose what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to go around here, and we're going to try and flank just a little bit. We're going to try and flank, because if these guys are around here, then we are going to try and get around the side, and that is probably going to make a big difference in our effectiveness, or at least I hope so. And I don't really want to be caught out here either, so I'm going to be a bit cautious as well. So I'm going to run along where they potentially can't see me, because as you can see, if they are here, then, well, we're going to try and stay on the other side of the ridge. But it's very tense. I'm feeling very tense right now, because this is where we are up against it, you know, we're up against all the odds right here. And it seems like the enemy is in that direction right now. So if I can maybe just move a little bit closer, then I might have a better view on things, so I know exactly what I'm doing in terms of ordering my forces. So they should be straight ahead over there, if this is correct. Obviously, if I wait another 2 minutes and 40 seconds, I should get their location, which might actually make sense. So, might be something that I want to do. But I kind of wanted to do it without that, because it's a bit of a... well, it's not really a cheat, so to speak, but it's definitely something that I would prefer to avoid using all the time. But I suppose, considering it is early game and it is very difficult, it might make sense for us to do that. I am playing on normal. I'm not playing on realistic, but it is extremely difficult. Alright, so let's have a look. Right, so the enemies should be down there, if their marker has anything to do with it. So we are going to be moving our forces just slightly down. Just around here, somewhere around there is probably going to be the best. Okay, so they should be around the side here, if they are at all. Okay, let's move our forces like that. My forces are lower in morale than they were before, so they might be not as effective. But if I can get the drop on the opponent, then I think we should have a good shot at actually achieving victory here. Well, there's only 15 seconds remaining. That means that we will exactly know where the opponent is as soon as the counter reaches 0. Which will be pretty interesting, because as you can see, I've done... oh. They're over there. Right. Okay, let's move over there as soon as possible then and try and get back. Okay. This... well, they were actually going over to where I was, and I was obviously coming over to where they were. So, yes, that's kind of amusing. Okay, so at least we know now that that is how the map works, because obviously it's been revamped since the previous version, and it had a kind of heat signature kind of thing before, where it gave you a general outline of where they were. But nowadays, gives you that marker, and it tells you exactly where the squad might be. And obviously we didn't have any intelligence to know where that was. We didn't have any intelligence in the form of brain power either. Great, very nice. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, yeah, so they're actually splitting off a little bit as well. Hopefully my forces will be able to get to the top of this hill here. And hopefully we will be able to see them. I'm hopeful that the looters will not have long-range capability, or at least not that much range. So let's see if we can eliminate the group on the right side here. If we can eliminate the group on the right side. There they are. Do you see them? Do you see them? I saw a guy. I saw a guy. Maybe if we can move our forces. Yes, okay. The other group is moving away, which is fantastic. Very good for us. I really wish I had more agility right now. Camouflage would be helping us like no one's business. I hope that that's still a thing, actually, because I haven't been seeing any camouflage on armaments. Look, there they are. Do you see them? Do you see them right there? Okay, I'm hopeful that I'm not running into other units as we move forward. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move these guys around here. And we will try, if we can, to set up some kind of, well, not really a pincer movement, so to speak, but kind of like, they're coming closer to us. They're coming closer. Okay, I might have to fire. Yep, there we go. I'm going to have to fire away here. Okay, I'm going to have to run. Don't kill me, please. Oh, no. Okay. Well, so far so good. Yes, yes, this is great. This is great. As long as they are shooting at me, they are not shooting at our forces, which is good. So let's tell our guys to go around like this, and maybe we'll get a reasonable flank action going on as well. That would be really nice. Maybe I can actually do some damage from all the way over here. I feel like that's probably not going to happen. Really wish I had a long-range weapon right now. Okay, my forces are... They're creeping up. Look at that. They're creeping up on him. They're creeping up on him. This is good. This is very good. I don't know where the rest of the squad are, though. There might be more than... Yes, look at that. There's more than just the one. So hopefully these guys are going to be able to take him out. Yeah, there you go. They're flanking them. Kill them! Yes! Hopefully that's going to work. Hopefully it's going to work. If it doesn't work, then I don't know what we're going to do, but... Bear in mind, I have one of the worst pistols in the game, so it is going to make things a bit difficult for us. Okay, I'm going to have to tell my forces to move in, tell these guys to move in as well. And so far, things are going actually pretty well, but let me just jinx myself real quick. That was that's very good, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Good job, me. But if we can eliminate these guys, then I think we will be in a really good position. Okay, come on now. Okay, so I'm just going to try and sneak up a little bit myself. Ooh, okay, we lost one. We lost one, that's not good. Yes, but we did kill him. Okay. There's another one. There's one right there. Do you see him? Do you see him? I see him. And we killed him. Oh yeah, there we go. High five. Yep, there you go. Did you do a high five? I don't know, but I did. That was very tense. And this guy left by himself in this squad is so lonely right now, and I am. Phew, okay, very, very close to death. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to head back to my little box, my field supply box, and we'll see if I can get any supplies out of there, and hopefully it's going to help us out. Alright, so I reached the field supply box, and you can quite clearly see that we have some first aid kits in here. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, that's really, really good. Alright, so as you can see, I actually did gain, I think, 250 experience from killing that looter. Did I? I don't know, that's quite a lot. I think I probably didn't gain that much, but anyway, I'm actually going to improve my pistol skill a little bit there because I've gained some weapon points, and I think we're good. Okay. So, the Cat Lord will be healing himself now. There we go. And there's only 4 enemies remaining. We have 3. If I'm able to at least contribute a little bit, just a little bit, I'm not even asking for that much. I'm just saying, yeah, you know, just get 1 or 2 kills. That would be absolutely fine with me. I do have 1 grenade as well, by the way, and 2 medkits. So even if I do take a little bit of damage, as long as I'm able to get into, you know, cover, then I should be pretty fine. But as I say, the AI has been dramatically improved, and, well, you can quite clearly see that, because I am having difficulties with just 1 looter squad. And so if you thought the game was too easy before, give this a try and, you know, see how you do, because, well, it's tough. It is tough. Absolutely. And I think the only way that you could probably do reasonably well here is, as I say, if the quests were rebalanced so that they actually, you know, gave you some decent rewards and things, because right now they're not really giving you the rewards that I would expect to get from the same kind of effort that you put in. So for example, you know, I did that delivery quest and I got 0. Obviously that's not meant to be the case in my opinion, but I think that's probably just because the quest rewards have not really been fleshed out yet. But once they are, I think you should probably get, like, I don't know, 300, maybe 400 credits for doing a simple delivery quest. Maybe not even that, maybe 200, I don't know. But something just a little bit, just to get you started. And then also, maybe something along the lines of, if you know, have to destroy some bandit parties or something like that, then maybe getting 1,000 for destroying some bandit parties. Somewhere along those lines, I think, would be pretty good, you know, reward structure. Because at the moment, obviously, as I say, doing any of these tasks takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot to... I'm actually being shot at. This is not good. Yeah, I am being shot at from all kinds of different directions. Okay. That is kind of harsh. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is I'm actually going to sneak all the way along here. I'm actually kind of surprised the enemies saw me from such a long distance away. And bear in mind, these guys are not elites. You know, they are the lowest of the low. And yeah, I cannot leave the battlefield. I actually don't want to leave the battlefield right now. But maybe that would be an option if the worst comes to worst. Anyway, as I say, the tasks, in my opinion, do need to be improved in terms of the reward structure. That's it. Nothing else. You know, the whole interaction between the NPC and the player is absolutely fine, but the only thing is the rewards. The rewards need to be improved, in my opinion. Maybe that won't be the case for some of you, but I personally would like to see that, because as it stands right now, I don't really want to, you know, do an errand or something and get 0 for it. You know, I think it's not really great. But anyway, let's see if we can get a victory here. I'm a bit worried, because going prone, while it may be very effective in hiding me, it is very slow, and it is going to make it very easy for the enemy to murder me. So that's obviously a thing we have to consider. I don't know where they are. Do you see them? For the life of me, I can't see them. This is difficult. Alright, I'm going to have to run. I'm just going to run straight for it. Okay, get behind the... Okay, I'm gonna throw my one and only grenade. One and only grenade right there. See if it kills anyone. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think... Wait a minute. Oh, okay. It didn't actually kill anyone, but it did do something, I think. So I guess that's okay. Let's tell our people to move ahead here. There they are. Okay, I'm actually going to get up here real quick. I'm going to run. Gonna run. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, I'm going to use this tree as a little hiding spot. Basically, you know what? I'm just acting as a distraction, you know? Even if Even if... okay, they moved. They moved. Okay, so we killed the one guy that was there. So they moved up here. There's 3 against 3, basically, of my forces at the very least. So that's good, because I'm kind of useless, so, you know, making it so that it's against my squad is decent enough. But they have low morale, so it might be bad. It might be a slaughter. Okay, I killed that looter. That's great. That's great. There's now only a couple remaining. Let's tell my people to go straight on in there. Just go straight on in, guys. And where are the enemies? Can you see them? I don't see any. There's one. There we go. We did it. Can you imagine the difficulty? The difficulty! I'm playing on... I should be playing on normal. I'm actually unsure what I'm playing on right now, because there is an individual difficulty slider. And I think it goes from normal to like extremely hard or something like that. And I might be playing on somewhere in the middle of that. So who knows. Anyway, as you can see, we did gain some credits. And we were able to eliminate every single one. Crazy amounts right there. And look at the and I mean the loot is not good, you know. The loot is not going to be good for me right here. Like, yes, okay, we did get an MK14, which is fantastic. We can sell that for a pretty decent amount, but otherwise, as I say, I feel like the rewards from the quests, they are really needing to be they are really needing to be changed. Okay, I'm gonna have to pay the passage fee here because I'm actually working, but I can be attacked while I am working in here? Oh, and these guys actually want to form an alliance with me. Sure, yes, I would be perfectly happy with that. Oh, look at this. Beware of bandits. Okay, yeah, thank you. And yesterday's report, we had 1 victory. Yay! We had 1 victory. That's very good. Okay, so am I now done here? Can I move? Oh, okay, so there we go. I'm finally done. You have finished your work and obtained the following items. So we did get raw amber times 6. As you can see, that actually sells for a pretty decent amount. Now, what I'd like to see a bit of a change here as well. I'm sure it would be pretty easy to change this, but basically I'd like to make it so that when the player is inside one of these work environments, quote unquote, I'd like to make it so that the player is invulnerable from being attacked. Because obviously if you're doing work and you're very low level like I am and you get attacked by a band of like 80, it's going to be insanely difficult to progress from there. So yeah, I think there's definitely some balance changes that need to be made, but otherwise I am really loving the atmospheric, immersive nature of Freeman, and where it's going is really, really fantastic. I just want to see those balance changes, and then everything's going to be so much better. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, then by all means let me know. Otherwise, you can check out the link in the description, and you can buy the game and have immersive, extremely close to the wire battles, just like I am. Anyway, I thank you very much for joining me and for watching, and I will see you next time.